Hi there, I'm Kristen with Somatics in Portland, Oregon. This video I'm showing you how to do the back lift, part of Thomas Hanna's daily routine that he called the cat stretch. I like to call it the daily supplement. You'll need a flat space. I recommend either a yoga mat over a hardwood floor or you can do it on carpet. So let's get started. So here I am, I'm lying on my belly. If this is uncomfortable and you need some kind of modification, you could put a blanket under your chest if it's hard to turn your head to the side. You can put a little bolster under your ankles if you need, but ideally you should be lying flat on your belly. And I'm gonna have my head turned to the right. My left arm is just relaxed on the floor. I have my legs lengthened out underneath me and the tops of my feet are on the floor. Okay, so starting off with this move, focusing on breathing into the belly at the same time that I do the movement. Okay, so I'm going to take a belly breath in and slowly lift my right elbow off the floor, feeling the contraction around my shoulder, and then slowly releasing it down and feeling those muscles release. It might be a little shaky when you first do it, that's okay. You'll smooth it out with time and concentration and attention. So again, just a lift, sensing how the muscles contract around the shoulder blade. It doesn't have to come up really high. You can just make it small and sense it. And then remember, you want to relax and let go of all effort when you've come out of that contraction in your back. So I started with the movement of the elbow, then I would move my head, and I'm looking over my shoulder, sensing again a similar contraction, maybe a little bit down from the neck into the shoulder area, the shoulder blade area, and then releasing that. And letting it completely relax. Nice belly breath in to let it melt. And then I can practice those a few times. Then I can blend the hand and the head simultaneously coming off the floor and letting it release. So as I come down and I just let everything melt, I take a breath in, sense how the muscles have released to no effort. And as I do that again, once again, breathing into the belly, lifting, and noticing if anything is trying to help with this movement. And ideally, if I am lifting my head and turning to the right with my elbow coming up, I would feel the opposite hip want to help out. Just like when you walk, you've got opposite hip, opposite shoulder working in opposition to each other in the back. So I'm going to try that movement again, but this time add a lift of the left leg. Feeling the diagonal contraction from my right shoulder down to my left glute. Let it go. Slowly, slowly, slowly release. And completely melt. Now some of the things that people do when they do this move is they end up kind of picking their head up straight in the middle and actually pulling their head backwards instead of adding this kind of spiral rotation. Or they bend a little bit downward. So they feel this more under the armpit instead of in the back. So imagine it's like two corners of the opposite corners of the origami paper lying on the floor. So it's this lift of the right shoulder, left hip, contracting, slowly releasing. And just melting, taking a nice belly breath in. And sensing how the muscles release. So that's the basic way to do the back lift. There are variations, of course, and you would want to do this on the other side. So thanks for watching, and I'll have another video to follow this up called Arch and Curl in the Diagonal. Stay tuned. To learn more about Somatics, please visit my website, thinksomatics.com. I offer small group classes as well as private sessions at my studio in Portland, Oregon. I'm available to work with you via Skype. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or email it to them. Somatics is too good to keep a secret. Share the love. Thanks.